Oh, and, senor, that is a very pretty dress. I do not wear it in the street. You could get arrested.
Finally, I seized my chance, using my husband as an unwitting accomplice. May God forgive me. Now take me away.
Oh, no. Nothing stays the same. We all change, but you... Oh, you're being wonderful.
Good grief, I think I'm going to get a gold watch.
You keep away from me, you sadist. Up! Up! Be quiet! I won't be quiet! No, shush! I won't bloody shush! Come on! Oh.
Besides, I don't trust that policeman. Now, there's only one thing to do. You've got to make a break for it.
You what?
Look, when they get you inside here, they throw away the key. Make a run for it, my love, and keep out of sight.
Well, perhaps I would have done the same if you hadn't made me feel so inferior.
I didn't make you feel inferior. You are inferior. Alone and afraid, like a hunted animal, a fugitive with every man's hand raised against him. Oh, where is my wandering boy tonight?
Up here.
Now, this time you've gone too far. I shall never trust you again. This is it. I never want to see you again. Oh, Linda.
Weasel. And all because the lady loves milk.
David, be quiet and come out.
I can't come out. I'm in agony.
Did I really say, look, there's absolutely nothing the matter.
Oh, hello.
Hello there everybody and welcome to the video. My name's Serenity Soul Over the Axe and here we are with the Series 1 finale of Duty Free. Now, Amy did find out in the last episode, well, she was suspicious before then, but she found out that David was cheating on her with Linda. Robert doesn't know yet. Is he going to find out in this episode or they're just not going to tell him? They should be going home in this episode. Are they going to be leaving together, like the two couples, or they're going to be taking separate flights? I'm guessing they're going to stay together because there is a Series 2 to come up. So if you want that to come back quicker, you're going to have to let me know. I'll go on analytics apart from views, because views count even for 30 seconds, so I'll go on watch time and audience retention. So if you like it, make sure those impressions are up, and likes as well. Keep those likes coming for the videos, the ones that you want to see, that is. If you don't want to see them, don't like it. So also comment as well. If someone comments like they want to see a certain show that is not duty free, please respond to that comment if you want to see it as well, because it will make it so much easier to see, and keep liking that comment as well so it stays at the top of the comments. I'll be able to see it. I do try to buy all the DVDs, give money to the company. I would request you do it too, but I'm not going to force your hand into that. It just helped me if I ever got took to court for this. Show that I'm getting money given to them. But no, I'm not going to link anything. I'm not going to do anything like that to buy videos. I am looking into becoming an Amazon affiliate. I'm not yet, so I don't have to put that anywhere. But I am looking into it and then putting the links of the DVDs there. So the link may come up at some point, but you don't have to click it, but it would help the channel out if you did. If you've subscribed or followed to me so far, thank you so much. It really, really does help the channel out and my mental health. It honestly does. And to my Patreon members, it is you that is bringing the content to me to allow me to bring the content straight back to you. Thank you all ever so much. I love you lots no matter what tier you are. The VIPs would have had this show since God knows how long. Probably month 1 of it going live. If not before. So if you want to become a VIP member, they get every single show batch uploaded starting around the 28th of the month, and that goes on over a couple of days. You can get up to maybe 50 videos that I've recorded in a batch upload, and it may not be seen on YouTube or anywhere else for a long, long time. And they get the exclusive shows as well, and they get batch uploaded too. So they get them before Tier 2 does as well. So with that, let's get on with the video. So yes, how is this going to end? I cannot really say. I am sorry about the black bars on the side. There is nothing I can do about that, I'm afraid. I've stretched it out as far as I can. No subtitles, so if you want to caption it, whether in English or your non-native language, feel free to do so. You have to caption my voice if you don't want to, just the show itself. It's up to you. I ain't got time to do it myself, I'm afraid. Oh, there is a Christmas special after the last episode as well. Not this one, the final episode of the third series.
Where are you going?
Oh, we haven't decided yet.
I should have to have an address, David. Suppose somebody wants to get in touch.
Oh, it's
All right,
splitting
me
up.
these days.
Have you forgotten? You're halfway through your bodybuilding course. You've only got as far as your chest. You want to be misshapen for the rest of your life. Then there's your military book club.
Don't be nice to
Tank
him.
strategy in World War II next week. You know how you've been looking forward to that. And what about your seed catalogues? Where am I going to send your seed catalogues?
I'll be in touch.
Well, you won't get very far, you know. You're out of traveller's checks. How are you going? Are you walking or have you hired a pack mule?
Actually, we've rented a car.
You mean Linda's rented
Going with
a car?
Linda?
Well, don't forget, there's a large drinks bill to settle before you leave.
I can't pay that. You've got the money.
Yes, and I'm going to keep it. Let her settle it. She drank most of it, the lush.
I can't do that.
Oh, never mind, David. She'll just peel off a ring and toss it to the barman. Must be useful knowing somebody who carries a wealth on her fingers, especially in time of flight.
It's amazing, isn't it? You still can't accept I could prefer any woman to you. It's got to be jewellery, wealth, position, something you can't compete with.
Well, it can't be a looks.
Why the hell was she being nice to him,
You
though?
wait till you get back to England, David, and you find out what's underneath that suntan. You'll get a shock.
We're thinking of staying on here.
Oh, good. We'll have somewhere to come for our holidays.
So Robert knows then.
I'm serious, Amy.
But you can't be serious, David. You've got to come back. What am I going to tell the children? Not to mention your mother. She'll start reaching for the tablets when she hears about this. And what about me? Have you thought about me?
No, dump him.
I don't want you to be unhappy.
Well, you're a bit late, aren't you, David? You know how you felt when they made you redundant and you went to bed with a bottle of whiskey? Well, that's how I feel
Well,
now.
you mustn't feel like
Worse.
that. Now, I'm not saying things weren't good. They were at first. They were great. They were marvellous. You've been a good wife. It's not your fault, but nothing stays the same. We all change, but you... Oh, you've been wonderful.
Good grief, I think I'm going to get a gold watch.
Look, it'll happen again. You'll find happiness.
I don't want happiness. I want you, David.
No!
Have you told her you love her?
Yes.
You said you're in love with me once. You wore your knees out begging me to marry you. What was the attraction? The wedding presents?
I didn't wear my knees out. You were crazy about me.
What?
Yes, I only had to touch you and you trembled.
Tremble?
Tremble, like like an aspen leaf.
An aspen leaf? You've never even seen an aspen leaf. You don't even know what an aspen leaf looks like. An aspen
I've never heard of one, if I'm honest with you.
You always were too poetical. I can remember you following me on your back, reciting Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day and riding straight up the back of a dust cart.
I don't remember that.
My friends were right. I should never have married you. I was so popular. You were just a face in the crowd, the cycling poet.
I wasn't just a face in the crowd. Girls were crazy about me. I was Dave in those days. I wore long flowing collars and corduroy jackets. I had to have them cleaned every week to get the face powder out of the lapel. I could have taken my pick, but all I wanted was, well, excitement, adventure. Oh, I should never have got married.
That's what my mother said. I'll tell you something I never told you before. When I said that you and I were getting married, my mother wept.
I'll tell you something I've never told you before. So did mine.
She wanted me to marry Aubrey Broadbent.
Aubrey Broadbent, the butcher with a bright red face from years in the deep freeze. Some people said he never thawed out.
Aubrey Broadbent now has a string of butcher's shops.
Just going to bring them back together.
Well, at least he made a success of his life.
Well, perhaps I would have done the same if you hadn't made me feel so inferior.
I didn't make you feel inferior. You are inferior. Oh, I'm sorry, David. I didn't mean that.
No, it's not.
Yes, you did. You've never given me any confidence. Now, Linda doesn't make me feel inferior. She admires me. I can tell. The way she looks at me.
I look at you, David.
Oh, when?
In the mornings, in the half-light when you're still sleeping. There's lots of times I've wanted to reach out my hand.
Why didn't you then?
Because I didn't want to disturb you. You look so untroubled. The years seem to slide away. Then you wake up and you remember you're redundant and you start to frown. I know every part of you, David, better than she does.
It's too late, Amy.
You're breaking my heart, David.
Hearts don't break that easy. Certainly not yours.
All right. Well, I want more than adequate maintenance for me and the children.
You what?
Oh, I'm going to squeeze you till the pips squeak.
He deserves
I was
it.
broken. I can see it's going to be a bloody expensive repair job.
And then there's the house, there's the car.
All right, you can have everything.
Right, we'll start with that suntan oil. That's mine.
No, it's not. It's mine. I bought that.
I gave you the money for it. It came out of the
Well,
housekeeping.
who gave you the money for the housekeeping? Now, come on. That oil is as much mine as it is yours.
All right, then we'll share it.
Just
Here's
give it.
your half.
Don't be so daft. Look at that mess, you sig. What are you doing? You're out of your mind.
You caused it. Not you. David. I'm going to say there's people down there. This is theft. Is she going to get arrested?
Right. Well, this is goodbye, Amy.
Goodbye, David.
Goodbye, Amy.
Good evening.
Good evening. Goodbye.
I should like a word with David. Do you
Punch
mind?
him.
Well, you can speak in front of Amy. I don't mind.
No, I should prefer to speak to you alone.
That's all right. I'll just go and freshen up.
No, you don't have to go. You don't have to leave.
I think you're the one who's
Scared
doing the
now.
leaving, Dave.
I've spoken to Linda. She says you're going away together.
Yes.
I'm glad you've decided not to be evasive.
Please hit him. Please.
Right. Let's get it over with. Give me a
Don't
hand on that table, will you?
I don't condone violence,
To your
but
left, I think.
he deserves it.
Very good indeed. I'm sorry it's come to this.
Come to what?
A fight.
There's not going to be a fight. There may be a common assault, but I'm not going to fight. I'm a pacifist. I've been a pacifist since I was in Malaya.
So am I, but I wouldn't
I almost
cheat.
shot a Chinese communist.
You should have thought of that before.
Now, if you hit me, I shall curl up in a ball and scream my head off.
Don't be such a coward. Come on, put 'em up.
I'll call the police.
Well, I'll deny it. I'll say you fell against the furniture.
Well, but there'll be marks. They'll know.
There won't be any marks, David.
Won't they?
No. I shall hit you in the soft parts of the body.
Now, you leave my soft parts alone. I played football with a bloke who got hit in the soft parts. 3 days later, he dropped down dead.
Yeah, well, I know what I'm doing. I was a prefect. I can punish without leaving a trace. Chinese burn, water treatment, bamboo to the soles
Now,
of the
look,
feet.
you keep away from me, you sadist. Up! Up!
Be quiet!
I won't be quiet.
No, shush!
I won't bloody shush.
Come on!
Oh,
He deserves it.
Well, you've ruptured my spleen now. Oh. I'm going to throw up.
David, be quiet and come out!
I can't come out. I'm in agony.
Did I ring? There's absolutely nothing the matter.
Oh, hello. Would you carry my case down? Would you carry my case down? I think I've been injured in these some parts.
What's happened? Where's he gone? I thought
Are
you
they
were
going to get
stop
together?
him.
Well, I tried, but he wouldn't fight.
Did he roll up into a ball and scream the place down?
Yes.
Yes, he always does that, the coward.
No, he made so much noise.
You didn't hurt him.
Didn't get a chance. Never felt so helpless in my life. We failed, Amy.
I've not failed, Robert. I came to Spain with a husband and I'm going back with one.
Can't make people stay if they don't want to.
Robert, if we waited for people to want to stay with us, we'd all be on our own.
But they're leaving, Amy.
David isn't. I've got his passport.
I wondered what she took out.
Gracias.
Why does she want to be with him, though?
Well, David,
Well, Linda.
are you ready?
Oh, yes, my sweet.
No looking back.
No regrets.
The end of the road, David.
No, not the beginning, Linda.
But is this the beginning of the end, or simply the end of the beginning, David?
The end of one life, Linda. The beginning of another.
The end of winter, the coming of spring, a new birth, a new beginning. I had a past, a present, and a future. Now I only have you, David. I leave it all behind. I come to you with nothing.
You don't want her now, she's got
What
not
about
got
traveller's
money.
checks, Linda? I'm a bit short at the moment until I get to Barclays.
Starting all over again. All I have to give is myself. My cases are over there.
What's all those?
Oh, no, David. The porters will do that. That's what they're paid for. How was Amy?
Oh, she's about the same. She's registering 10 on the Richter scale.
You blame her.
It would be safer if we just waited on the terrace.
What, leave your luggage there? Let me know what you'd
Did
do
you
if
see
you were
Robert?
Amy or
Yes.
Robert.
What did he say?
Well, not a lot. He was too busy hitting me in the soft bars.
Fought?
Well, not really. He's bigger than I am.
Was he upset?
Well, it's difficult to tell with Robert. You can see, you can never tell.
I know. I've tried. I've dug for affection until the spade broke.
Pardon?
That man has never understood me.
Well, it's because you're too sensitive, too fine. You see, you feel too much.
Yes, you're right. He was the winter of my discontent. You are the spring of my desire.
Is it an automatic gearbox? The hire car, is it automatic?
I don't know.
Well, I think we'd better check. Hey, wait a minute. The passport, it's gone.
We'll feel in the other pockets.
I have done, it's not there.
But you can't get anywhere without a passport.
I know that.
Well, isn't it a bit silly losing your passport at a time like this?
Well, I haven't lost it on purpose.
One thing about Robert, he never lost his passport.
Good old Robert. What?
We're quarrelling.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realise. You see, that's what comes of living with Amy. You don't notice you're quarrelling much after a while.
Our first quarrel. It was all my fault. Oh, forgive me,
Oh,
David.
of course. Linda, would you like to wait to the car? And I'll just check at the desk to see if the passport's there.
Don't be too long.
Oh, of course not. And don't look back.
Why is it not rattling about in there?
Senor?
Has a passport been handed in? Una passporte?
Are you leaving, senor? Only there is a bill for drinks.
No, you're leaving. No. Just arrived. Delayed flight. Baggage strike at Heathrow. I'll just go and pay the taxi. Un momento.
Oh! Something should happen to a nicer fella. No sympathy whatsoever. I very nearly said sign out again there. I don't know what's got into me.
Hola, bonito. Vete, hombre. Y tú, caricota. Esto, una lamparilla. Un cenicero,
This way, senor.
Teléfono.
Amy, keep calm.
Yes, David.
All you've got to do is tell the truth.
All right.
But be careful, because they speak English. They can understand every word you say.
Yes, I remember
Now,
that.
I don't blame you because you were hurt and you were upset. But I'm afraid this is now really rather serious. It could mean prison. So what I want you to do, you
Get him
said
sent
we
there.
quarrelled, and you put those things in that case just on an impulse.
Oh, I see. You want me to take the blame?
Yes.
All right, officer. It's a fair cop. It was me. I took the things. I couldn't help myself. I just couldn't resist the temptation, seeing them every day and the desire for them growing stronger and stronger. You see, I've always wanted a bedside lamp like this. And look at these lovely white towels and this ashtray. Oh, look at this beautiful telephone.
That is mine, signora.
It's very nice. Finally, I seized my chance, using my husband as an unwitting accomplice. May God forgive me. Now take me away.
Oh, no.
Oh, Signora, I do not believe this. You're only trying to protect your husband. Magnifico.
Maravilloso. It's not Magnifico at all. She's a monster, don't you see? She's just saying this to keep me here.
Silencio, Signor. You were leaving the hotel without paying your bill and with the hotel property in your possession. You tried to give the manager the impression you had just arrived by the process of walking out backwards.
No, that's not true.
Let me ask you, Senor, were these items in your room?
Well, yes.
Yes. And this luggage, it belongs to you?
Yes.
Yes.
Looks like an open and shut case.
What?
Afraid they've got you banged to rights, Dave.
Now, look, my name is David. Look, can't you do something? I couldn't stand jail.
All right. Senor Policeman, now, suppose my husband had taken these things. I'm not saying that he has, but just suppose he had, and he confessed. Couldn't you simply deport him?
Deport me?
And if you, Senor, was to sign a statement to that effect, maybe we could be lenient in this case?
I'm not signing anything.
Please, could I
I would.
have with him alone?
Certainly, Senora.
¿Qué ha dicho esta? ¿Qué ha dicho?
It looks bad,
I know it
David.
looks bad, and it's your fault. What are we going to do?
You're quite right about prison. You couldn't stand it. You're sweating already.
Prison? But you said he was going to be lenient.
This is lenient, David. It could be the rack. Besides, I don't trust that policeman. No, there's only one thing to do. You've got to make a break for it.
You what?
Look, when they get you inside here, they throw away the key. Make a run for it, my love, and keep out of sight.
Something through any cuts. The disc just kept jamming up.
I'm going to protect my husband with my...
¿Por qué no, señora? ¿Por qué no? ¿Que no?
Well, yes. What? What? Yes.
That was so annoying. 20 minutes of trying to fix it.
Just had Linda on the phone. Hysterical. Apparently she'd just seen David running from the police.
Oh, how awful for her.
Well, she wants an explanation. She's coming up.
Good. Now's your chance, Robert. Fight for her. Don't let her go. Tell her you love her. You do love her, don't you?
Well,
So they're going to be on holiday when they go back next year.
Yes, you'll have to do better than that. Stop trying to climb into that bottle and plead with her. Get down on your knees and bite the carpet.
oh, I couldn't do that.
Amy, I've just seen David running away from the police.
Yes, I know.
Well, what do they want him for?
Well, didn't he tell you?
How could he? He was running.
I thought perhaps he might have shouted something over his shoulder, like Interpol.
Interpol?
Yes, the game's up, I'm afraid.
What game?
Hotels, mostly. Jewellery, currency, travellers' checks.
I don't believe
Pinning
it.
all the thefts on him.
Yes, it is hard to believe. He's so plausible. That's why he's evaded capture for so long. I mean, to look at him, you wouldn't think he was a man wanted in 5 countries.
5 countries, David?
You don't mean to say you've never heard of him?
No.
Oh, perhaps you'd know him better as the Weasel.
Weasel?
Yes, that's what they call him, the Weasel, because he can wriggle in and out of anywhere. No safe deposit box was safe from the Weasel. Sometimes they called him the Stoat, but usually it was the Weasel. There's not a lot of difference. Fortunately, Robert saw through him.
What?
Robert?
What?
Yes, he called the police. Oh, I don't blame him. In some ways, it's a relief, an end to all the running. Well, for me, anyway. I'm not so sure about David.
But we were going away together.
Don't feel too badly about it, Linda. I'm sure he was genuinely fond of you. Are any of your rings missing?
So lies and deception to get her cheating
Oh,
husband
there
back.
you are, you see. He liked you.
How could I have been so wrong about him?
Don't blame yourself, Linda. It wasn't your fault. Blame the sound of the cicadas and the smell of the wild honeysuckle.
Oh, shut up.
I know exactly how you feel, Linda, but you're very fortunate. You've still got Robert, who's clean and tall and straight. Now, don't throw that away for something cheap and tawdry.
Oh, Robert, what have I done?
Never mind, old darling.
Never mind. She
Amy, I
cheated
don't
on you.
understand. Why do you stay with him?
Well, it's very simple. I love him. No matter what he's done or how he's behaved towards me, he's out there, alone and afraid, like a hunted animal, a fugitive with every man's hand raised against him. Oh, where is my wandering boy tonight?
Up. Yeah.
I wonder if you'd mind leaving now. I think I'd rather like like to be alone?
Yes, of course.
Certainly, and chin up, old girl.
And all because the lady loves milk.
Draw the curtains in. Draw the curtains and after me.
All right, David, you're safe now.
Safe with you? You've got to be joking.
You always come to me in times of trouble.
What do you mean you are the trouble? You're the last person I want to see at the moment.
Then why have you come?
I have come for the passport.
Oh.
Right. Thank you very much.
The police will be
Right,
at the
well,
airport, though.
I'll be going then.
Well, go quickly, David. Don't make it any more difficult than it needs.
No, I won't. I'm going. You know, I think they may have dogs down there.
Yes,
Well, have-
Doberman pinchers.
Aren't they the ones that never let go?
Never.
Well, I suppose I'd better be going.
Eat your shoe.
Amy, I'm just about to walk out of your life forever. Haven't you got anything to say?
Goodbye, David.
Right, Amy? You know that if I go out there, I'm going to get arrested.
Well, Dave, you wanted excitement and adventure.
Yeah, but not this kind. Not in prison. You know, I can't stand confined spaces. I get claustrophobic if I have to go under the stairs to read the meter. I couldn't stand being shut up.
Yes, it does seem a pity, doesn't it? Especially now you've got such a lovely suntan. Poor David. Do you know, I never noticed your nose quivered when you were frightened.
I've never been this frightened before. Now, come on, you got me into this. Do something.
All right, David. I can't really bear the thought of you languishing in a Spanish prison. And I'm not one of those vindictive women that say if I can't have him, nobody can.
You're not?
No. I'll just go down to reception and see if the coast is clear. If it is, I'll give you a call.
Yeah, but if the manager sees me, he'll recognise
How
me.
can you give him a call on the phone?
He won't if you're in disguise. They're not looking for a woman, David.
I couldn't pass myself off as a woman. I'm too masculine.
Nonsense! You'd make a lovely woman. I just wish you were more my size.
Really?
Oh, take your pick, David. Only not the pink. It won't suit you. And don't forget to shave.
She's going to tell Linda he's a cross-dresser as well. What's he using his boobs?
Should we take the night air?
Don't overdo it, Amy.
Try swinging your hips, darling. You're walking like a cart horse. I can tell you've never been to finishing school.
Break your neck.
Signora, Signor.
Bonus.
Yeah, they'd recognise
Signora,
her.
I'm happy to say that since you have now paid the bill and fully explained your husband's mental condition, the Sanremo has decided not to press charges. In the interest of Anglo-Spanish relations, we have decided to call the matter closed. We hope you enjoy the rest of your holiday in Spain and that you return many times. Oh, and, Signor, that is a very pretty dress. You do not wear it in the street. You could get arrested. Buenas noches.
Mental condition. Now, this time you've gone too far. I shall never trust you again. This is it. I never want to see you again. Oh, Linda.
Weasel.
Weasel, but Linda.
Robert, darling, would you see to the cases?
Certainly, dear. There are times, David, when I'm ashamed to be British. And this is one of them.
I don't understand why Robert took Linda back, and I don't understand why Amy fought for David. He cheated. I want to know what you'd do in the comments under those circumstances. Would you have just said, oh, it's quite all right, dear? I wouldn't. So, in the next series, are they all four going to be back in Spain? Because that's going to be very, very awkward. Is the affair going to pick up again? Like, is it going to be same old, same old? Sign out. But she used deception and lies and slander. Well, that's same as deception, isn't it? To get Linda back with Robert. You know, I would have got Linda back off with Robert, and then I would have kicked his bottom to the curb in order for him to have no one. To go back to England alone, miserable, upset, and just think upon his actions. That's what I'd do. You got the big speech in the last episode about what I think about cheating, so I'm not going to go over that again. If this was your first episode, you might want to go back to the first one. I should have said this in the intro, just to see how it led up to this point, because Amy had her suspicions all the way through. The first episode was still the funniest, by the way, and they were realised in the last episode. She found them out. But yes, if they are all back next year, which I'm going to guess they are, it's going to be one of the most awkward occasions ever. And how the hell would they start up their affair again? And why the hell would they take their partners back for Series 3? And then the Christmas special. I tell you. Treat your partners like they're the only human beings in the world. Please. I mean, don't treat everyone else disrespectfully, I'm not saying that. But like they're the only people you could ever consider you spending the rest of your life with. So with that, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. I gratefully appreciate it. If I could please ask for a like, comment and subscribe, I would really appreciate that too, or the follow on Daily Motion. Thank you to everyone who has followed or subscribed so far. It really does help the channel out, it helps me out mental health wise as well. Daily Motion does get more episodes on, so I do highly encourage you to follow me there, because the shows that are blocked on YouTube, you may not get notified that they are up on Daily Motion, so it might be a show you enjoy, so I would highly encourage it. If you want this to come back quicker, please let me know in the comments or by liking it, and I shall bring it back as soon as I can schedule it if I get enough people wanting it. What I do right now is go on 50% of the subscribers that I've got. Right now, as of recording this, I've only got 50. So whenever the final episode goes live, however many subscribers I've got then, I half it. That's how many likes and people calling out for it that I go on. I also go on watch time, and I don't go on views. Watch time, audience retention and likes. That's what I go on YouTube. And it's the all but views on Daily Motion as well. So if you're one of my Patreon members, it is you that is bringing the content to me to allow me to bring the content straight back to you. Thank you all ever so much. I love you lots no matter what tier you are. And with that, I shall sign out now and go to the next one and hope to see you there. Goodbye.